Scorpio? How's everybody today? We're going to get into your Celtic cross templated truth, which I love because it's very simple, straight to the point, you know. Let's get into it. So initially we do have the Seven of Pentacles, which is of course indicative of having a plan, goals, seeing the outcome, but also even though you appreciate the outcome, you do realize that you must continue to water the fruits. You know what I mean? You need to plant more seeds. You need to just keep up with it. You know what I mean? You can't just, these things don't necessarily go into autopilot without being nurtured. Whatever plan or whatever you got going on, you know? So that is the initial energy. The desirability is the Nine of Pentacles, okay? So we went from 7 to 9. 9 of Pentacles is nearly reaching that pinnacle, if you will, of progress, where you are, you know, you've long seen the results of your hard work. You are continuing to plant those seeds and invest that money or whatever it is that you're doing. And like you're up there, you know what I mean? You know that there's room for improvement, but you are willing to do that work, and you know what it takes now at the Nine of Pentacles, right? To keep it going and to kind of get it in autopilot, but you know better. Like, you know you got to keep working on it. You don't just stop. All right, now with the Judgment card and the helping position, this is helping you. So whatever hard work you put in is going to come back to you, right? That's how this is helping. If you do an assignment at work, let's say, I mean, there's so many different occupations. Let's just say you work at a restaurant, right? And somebody comes in to look at your work. I don't know, what do? Maybe you're a waitress, okay? So you're a waitress, you work at a restaurant, somebody comes in, sees your work, they're like, okay, should we hire or fire this person? And the judgment is going to call that you get hired, promoted, because your work is reflecting a positivity. Like, I mean, your work is reflecting, a lot of people don't take pride in their work, but you do, Scorpio. And because of this, people recognize it and people will come back to you. And this is where you'll get the Nine of Pentacles and hopefully the Ten of Pentacles, and you'll be the Emperor and la-di-da-di. What else could we want, right? In the opposing, we have the Sun. How do we have the Sun in the opposing position? That's what I want to know. We might need some Oracle cards to clarify this. The Sun typically means happy family and just all around this positive energy. But I can think of several ways why this would be bad. Opposing. Now, I'm not going to say bad, but opposing for some, because this is not the bad section. This is the opposing, what's opposing you. And that could be, it could be something as simple as, oh boy, here we go again. I'm working so much, I'm not spending time with my family, okay? Could be something like that. But what I'm more seeing is that, or I'll just put this point out there, it could also be that you don't really feel like you deserve that. Maybe again, some people who feel like they're not pulling their weight, they don't feel like they deserve to be with certain people because they don't feel like they really have it together. If that makes sense. Maybe it's like too good to be true. You know what I mean? It could also be that. There's so many ways to unpack this. But it all comes down to, or maybe the whole thing is you don't have a happy family. You know what I mean? Like, it might be too good to be true for some. For others, it might be they're not spending enough time with their family. And for another person, it might be like they don't have that. It's like people who have a lot of money, but they don't have anything to show for it. Or people who have a lot of money, they feel like they can't trust people because all they see is the money, or that's how they feel. So this could actually be blocking you, you know, when you have money, and when people know that you have money, sometimes it's hard to make trustworthy connections. So it could be that. Interestingly, in the last position here, the outcome, we do have the Ten of Cups, which is a very beautiful card, and it's very welcoming. If you feel like you don't have the love, or you feel like you're not worthy of it, this card is indicating that you are in fact worthy of it, and that, you know, the outcome will be this, you know, and you know that in your heart, even if you find it hard to fathom in reality, like that's there. There's somebody there that is going to appreciate you, not just for your money, but the money will help, of course, so you can live in a decent home, so you can have food to eat, and so, you know what I mean, you can buy soap and things, and then have a little bit of excess, because life is not just about hunting for food anymore. It's about prospering and being abundant, you know, so that way you and your loved ones can, you know, have that. Unless you're a lonely, selfish individual, whatever, but this is not for them. This is for people who enjoy having family. The Sun card and Ten of Cups with all the resources, weapons, and food, and money, bargaining tools, and those types of things. So it does look good. I don't know how long it will take for you to get here, but your work life looks good, and your home life is going to improve once you get past the, oh, this is too good to be true, or, oh, I don't deserve this, or, you know what I mean? You got to move through those